So if we look at developmental language disorder or oral language learning disabilities, some signs that you may come across are, firstly, parents who report to you that the child has a history of delayed language milestones. So a child whose first words appeared after 15 months of age is a child who is at risk for developmental language disorder. A child whose first word combinations happened after 2 years of age is also at risk. Usually, in many cases, we will find a family history of language difficulties. So mom or dad or a sibling may also have language disorder. These students in class, how they manifest is that they have difficulty understanding questions. Questions are actually quite abstract when we think about it. And so it makes it a point of weakness for students with developmental language disorder. They will also have difficulty with less usual instructions. So if you give them an instruction the same way all the time, and then another time you use a different phrase or a different term to ask the same question, they may have difficulty with that. They will also be less clear when they speak. So they will make more grammatical errors even when they're older. They will have pronunciation difficulties even when they're older. They might have difficulties with consonant clusters, like STR in street, consonants back to back. They'll have difficulty with that. They'll stumble on longer words, so multisyllabic words will trip them up. They may have imprecise vocabulary. They'll use a lot of vague vocabulary, like instead of using a precise verb, they'll use do or make a lot in their sentences. And these difficulties will be present, again, in all languages. So as first language or second language teachers, you should look out for this and be concerned if you have a student or a few students who make more of these errors than the others. So in second language, clearly you're going to have students who make grammatical errors, students who struggle with the pronunciation of certain words, students who struggle especially on the longer words. But what we're looking for are the outliers, the students who really struggle way more than the others. That's how that would look like in a second language context. The student who really has difficulty learning the precise verbs, the other students are coming along and they're building this repertoire of verbs and nouns in the second language, but your student with developmental language disorder is having a harder time at that. That's what you may identify as, say, an ESL teacher.